Who gives this woman to be married to this man?
Kyna does, with the love and support of her family.
Today there will be no dearly beloved, no betrothed, and no ancient rhyme of the married. Today there are no dead languages to solemnize the vows that are very much alive, and will remain so for a lifetime. Today promises become permanent, and friends become family. However, this day is not about the spoken words or rings exchanged, nor is it about the grand pronouncements and recessional marches. This day, the day of Kyna and Mitchell's wedding, is about love. The author Salman Rushdie once wrote, "If love is not all, then it is nothing." This principle and its opposite collide down all the years of my breathless tale. Kyna, Mitchell, your breathless tale is about to begin. If love is not all, then it is nothing. It's not the opposite. Love is all, and it is everything. It's going to be the basis for every aspect of your relationship. Simply love one another, and that love shows through in everything you do for one another. How you treat each other in good times and in bad. Love isn't just a word, it's an action. Love isn't something you say, it's something you do. Not only do Kyna and Mitchell love one another romantically, and they do, you can see it in every look and every touch and every moment they're together, they also love one another as friends. In fact, they're best friends, constantly just laughing and taunting each other and teasing, very plainly and obviously having fun together. That love and enjoyment of each other as best friends will sustain them through this marriage. In addition, the love collectively in this room, friends and family, will help sustain and support the promises they make today. All of us here will help solidify the bond of these two individuals who are joined as husband and wife. This new journey will be at times richly rewarding and extremely difficult, but most importantly, it will be a journey you take together. Marriage is much more than your signatures on a legal contract. You are promising in front of all these people that you love, that you want to be with each other for the rest of your lives, and that you will do everything in your power to honor the promises you are making here today. For their part, the people who you love will also do everything in their power to try and hold up your end of the bargain. Mitchell, have you come here today of your own free will to take Kyna to be your wife, that you may live together as equal partners, sharing all that life has to offer?
Yes.
Kyna, have you come here today of your own free will to take Mitchell to be your husband, that you may live together as equal partners, sharing all that life has to offer?
Yes.
From the words of William Shakespeare, now join hands, and with your hands, your hearts. These are the hands of your best friend that you are holding. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as you build your future together. These are the hands that will tenderly hold you and passionately love you. These are the hands that will lovingly reach out for you throughout the rest of your lives. Do you, Mitchell, take Kyna to be your lawfully wedded wife, to love and cherish her faithfully without end?
I do.
Kyna, do you take Mitchell to be your lawfully wedded husband, to love and cherish faithfully without end?
I do.
Do you promise to share freely and generously with each other, making time to be together as a constant friend and one true love?
We do.
The first binding is thus made with blue, symbolic of water, that your love may be as deep and constant as the sea, flowing and filling you to your depth. Do you, Mitchell, promise to love Kyna without reservation in times of joy and sorrow?
I do.
Do you, Kyna, promise to love Mitchell without reservation in times of joy and sorrow?
I do.
Do you promise to stand by one another in sickness and in health, in want and in plenty, seeking to ease each other's pain and share each other's joy?
We do.
We do.
The second binding is thus made with green, symbolic of earth, that your love may be rich and nourishing as the fields, growing with abundant health and happiness. Do you, Mitchell, promise to be open and honest with Kyna, loving her freely without hesitation or deceit?
I do.
Do you, Kyna, promise to be open and honest with Mitchell, loving him freely without hesitation or deceit?
I do.
Do you promise to hope together and dream together, keeping your romance alive through loving actions and encouragement?
We do.
The third binding is thus made with red, symbolic of fire, that your love may be as bright and passionate as the sun, warming you in all your seasons of life. Do you, Mitchell, promise to accept Kyna for the woman she is, providing unwavering support through all her failures and successes?
I do.
Do you, Kyna, promise to accept Mitchell for the man that he is, providing unwavering support through all his failures and successes?
I do.
Do you promise to encourage one another and help each other continually grow in spirit and in wisdom?
We do.
The fourth binding is thus made with white, symbolic of air, that your love may be as limitless as the sky, and create a bond that transcends the limits of the earth. You are now bound together. Your separate lives are joined together into one shared life, held not by these symbolic cords, but rather by the promises and vows you make in front of all who are present today. May you always have the wisdom to remember commitments you have made today. May you continue to feel the passion that you feel for each other today. May you continue to be by each other as you do today. And may you always be together, loving each other as you are today. You may now exchange the vows you have prepared for today.
Okay, we have talked about the day that we met many times, but I don't know if I'll ever be able to completely explain how ridiculously important each of those first moments together were to me. It terrifies me to think that us meeting was the product of random decisions, and had I not decided to go to a cosplay dating game panel, or even go to Comic Palooza, I'm glad I will never know, because you are the best and most important thing that ever happened to me. I was smitten the moment I saw you. I am glad that for some reason you let me into your life. I am infinitely grateful that you chose to let me stay. So Mitchell, I promise you, I will stay. I will stay by your side, both emotionally and physically. I can't read. Wherever you may be, I will follow you anywhere you choose to go, for there is no other place that I'd rather be. I promise to love you no matter what, when, and how. I promise to respect you and take you seriously. I promise I will try my very best to listen and remember what you have said. I promise that I will do my best to never rush you or pressure you. I promise that I will deal with any household intrusions as long as you do the roaches. Either you do that or we call Brian. Finally, I promise that I will. That I will adore every kiss, tear, hug, argument, whisper, and every moment that we share together. And never stop cherishing every moment of you until the day that you die. I love you so much, like more than Leia and more than Han loves Leia and more than Tony Stark loves his suit and more than Smaug loves gold and than Kirk loves his ship and I'll stop. I made it this far without those, so I tried. Seriously, I will love you forever and ever, my darling, I promise.
Hey, Katy, bring me the thing. So I spent a week trying to think of vows and I got a sentence in, and I decided I was going to have a little bit more fun with it. And I promise you that that's never going to change. In fact, there's probably no end to the love I have for you, and there will never be an end. The next card I'm going to activate is Neo's face. And I'm sorry, but Star Trek got it wrong. It wasn't the final frontier. There's a new space. But it proves, just like transcendent wings, how boundless my love is for you. And even if we're stars apart, you'll always be mine. And you'll always be there for me. And I'll always be there for you. The next card is it's kind of self-explanatory, but it's called H-Heated Heart. And it just shows how fiery my passion is for you. And yeah, just like my hair. It's a blazing moment. And the last card I'm going to play, I need you to draw first. It's called superpolymerization. And what it does is it fuses two monsters together. And as this wedding ceremony represents, it'll fuse our souls together as one. And we will be not exactly one entity, but in spirit. And that's pretty much all I had, so let's go.
You got that right.
My hand's stuck.
Kyna, do you have the wedding rings? Wedding rings represent the vows and promises the bride and groom have exchanged. They are a symbol of eternal love and everlasting friendship. They are outward reminders of your inner unity. Mitchell, place the ring on Kyna's finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed,
With this ring, I thee wed,
and pledge you fidelity and love,
and pledge you fidelity and love,
now and forever.
now and forever.
Kyna, place the ring on Mitchell's finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed,
With this ring I thee wed,
and pledge you fidelity and love,
and pledge you fidelity and love,
now and forever.
now and forever.
Mitchell and Kyna have given themselves to each other by the joining of hands, the declaration of vows, and the giving and receiving of rings in front of all that are gathered here today. Now, by the authority vested in me by the state of Texas and the monastery.org, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.